Hey, welcome back to the show, Everything Under the Sun, where we talk about, you guessed it, everything under the sun. Yeah, as you can see, if you're on YouTube, we are back together. Reunion, baby.
Cannot.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
cannot touch,
As you can
cannot touch.
see, we're socially responsible and we are still socially distancing. You can see that we're not, there's like 1 meter space.
No,
No, 1 meter,
and
6 inches.
One smartphone away.
One smartphone away, yes. It's a very smart thing to do,
good
you know.
enough.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Anyways, we're all negative.
Yeah.
If you're worried. But we were safe. We're healthy.
Yeah,
no one we know has COVID, so that's great.
we have tested positive for negative emotions.
Okay.
Anyways, so let's get straight into the topic we're going to talk about today, right?
Yeah.
So, one thing that I have been preoccupied with, besides uni for the past few weeks, is definitely Wandavision. Okay, for those of you who actually you all watch, right? Do you?
Bro,
It's
the
good, right?
recent episode was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I can't wait for episode 9.
You
honestly.
watch? No, so,
You know, fun fact. I just don't. I can't find. I don't find any interest in Netflix. Like I don't. I'm probably the only person besides.
So you play game.
yeah.
Yeah, I play game. I watch YouTube.
Okay.
Like the I'm probably the only person besides like an old uncle or old auntie that. I mean, wait, no, old uncle and old auntie use Netflix too.
Yeah.
Okay, to be fair, WandaVision is on Disney Plus, not Netflix.
I
mean,
think streaming
same-
services in
same
general.
platform.
That's what he's trying to say.
But yeah, I only watch YouTube
Yeah.
videos.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, for the minority of you all who don't know, WandaVision is the newest addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe,
Yeah.
and it's the first series that Marvel is releasing on Disney Plus, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know.
I'm not really the first series. The first like MCU
Series.
Phase 5,
Before.
Phase 4,
Yeah.
Phase 4 series.
Yeah.
But if you're wondering, no, we're not talking about WandaVision.
Yeah, we're not talking about WandaVision.
Instead, we're talking about the old version, the old way of watching
Movies.
entertainment.
Yeah, so
that
it's-
is cinema.
Yeah, so basically, like watching WandaVision, right? It just took me back to all the good times that I had watching a Marvel movie
Yeah.
in like cinemas, and I don't know, just to start it off.
Yo,
maybe-
when's the last time?
yeah.
When's the last time
When was the
you
last time you
went to
watched the movie in cinema? I can't remember what movie was it.
2019
Whoa, that's long.
2020. Yeah, cause 2020 that's when MCO right?
Yeah.
MCO started in March. January and Feb, like nothing much came out, I think. If I remember. The last time
2020, yeah. Right?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. but
2019, what movies came out?
I can't remember, bro.
Parasite.
That's so long ago.
Okay.
Parasite came out in 2019.
Yeah, I think I have to check back my stories and see
Yeah.
what story I took.
But I think I remember the last time I've been to the movies. It was for Tenet.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was during MCO, you know.
No, but that was like CMCO already. Like everything
Yeah.
was like slowly going back to normal.
Yeah.
That was like before the Sabah elections, I think.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know lah.
Because that
So
was
July, August.
that was like
Sabah election was like May, man, no, man.
No,
No, June, July.
Later.
later than that.
October.
Sorry, now during MCO time is sort of relative already. Like I don't really know what day is it.
All the months are
It's
the
like
same now.
Wednesday today, right? It's Wednesday.
Yeah, but no, I think the last time I've been was last year around when did Tenet come out?
September
July,
lah.
September.
I don't know. Okay.
Somewhere around there.
Okay, basically the point we're trying to get across is that we haven't watched a movie in the cinema for a very, very long
Yeah.
time. And I'm pretty sure it applies to
And
everyone.
I
watching
think
this
with
show.
the current SOPs, like cinemas are not allowed to open, and that's pretty sad lah. Cause
Yeah.
you know, I mean there were drive-ins for a while, but then like that didn't last. Right?
Yeah.
Like I don't think we have drive-ins now, right?
Yeah, but I would love to go for a drive-in. Like I don't
Yeah,
think
sure.
Malaysia really does drive-ins. I know like America they do a lot.
I think The main reason why we can't is
It's
the
hot, yeah,
the
correct.
weather. Because like in America, they turn off their engine and they wind down their windows.
Yeah,
right?
true.
Malaysia, if you wind down your
You
windows,
feed mosquito.
you get mosquitoes,
Somewhere at night, somewhere, you know.
you get heat,
Yeah.
you sweat. If it's raining somehow, then you know,
Yeah, man.
lagi worse lah.
Oh, I just searched it up. The last movie I watched with my friends was Escape Room, and it's not a good movie as well.
Escape room.
Terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know,
I mean,
it works.
do you ever think that cinemas are gonna? Okay, to be fair, I think they're gonna reopen, but
It's just a matter of time.
it's just a matter of time. But do you think that the future of movies in Malaysia lies not with the cinema, but more so towards streaming services like Netflix and Disney Plus?
I feel like in a certain that because of the absence of cinema lately due to COVID,
Yeah.
I feel like streaming services has gained popularity,
Mhm.
and there definitely has been a target demographic that has. I mean, the target demographic of streaming services has certainly grown, right? There's
Yeah.
the increased demand for it.
Mhm.
Apart from people like Adrian,
Yeah.
like other people, like there are increased people who use Netflix and Disney Plus and all these like different streaming services.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think Disney Plus is available in Malaysia
Not
yet,
yet.
right?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's coming soon, but I
Yeah,
don't know.
but I think online streaming services are definitely in a way the future. But I feel like cinema still has a place in my heart for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same. Cause like I don't know, I just feel like there is just something different about watching a movie
Yeah.
In a cinema. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
like you get the more experiential feel lah. Cause like in the house you just there's lights coming in.
Yeah.
You probably have no aircon.
No lah, I mean
Yeah.
at home is like there's a more cozy
Yeah,
like
yeah.
home
Yeah.
feel.
But then like you don't get like the full experience,
Correct.
like the full like Dolby audio surround. You don't get the flashing lights in your face with the dark room and all that.
Yeah.
Unless you super rich and have like a home theater, then
Yeah,
all power to
that's
you lah.
different.
Yeah. But like, yeah, for me, I just miss watching movies in cinema. Like one of the most like memorable movie experience I think I had was watching Endgame in cinema. Yeah, we watched together. Like me and Isaac watched together, and it was crazy, dude. Like, yeah, during the final battle scene and
almost
everything.
screamed.
Yeah, everyone was okay.
Actually, I
wouldn't say-
screamed.
Actually, to be fair, just sidetracking a bit. Malaysians are very polite in cinemas. Like they're watching this kind of movie, they're very quiet.
Are they?
They don't really.
Are
I
they
don't know.
really?
I don't know. Like I watch like a lot of reaction videos on like YouTube and everything, right? Then we watch the final battle scene and Endgame and everything. Then like all the quiet all like everyone was like screaming and yelling their head off.
But I feel like that's not really being impolite. I feel like
I don't
being
know.
impolite is like like bad cinema etiquette lah. Like,
Yeah, okay.
People will like hit your head as they're walking.
Kick your chair.
Kick your chair, dude. I had
Yeah,
so
yeah.
many chairs
Yeah.
back in the cinema, bro.
Yeah.
Like I turn around and there's like a little kid. Hey, I wanna kick you. That kind of face.
The little kids okay lah, but grown adults who do that lah.
Oh my god. And
Yeah.
that's not, dude. Adults who take off their shoes.
And put it on the seat in front of them.
And you can literally smell the stink, bro.
Sharks, athlete's foot, man.
Yeah. I think I don't miss that part about cinema,
Yeah,
but I miss the dark room and the nice sound.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's more like the whole ambience of like watching in the cinema.
Yeah.
And
That's
like-
true. That's true.
I don't know lah.
What about you, Adrian? What do you think?
Well, I think it's time for cinema to go lah. Because
Oh,
if
really?
you think about it, you pay, give or take, 12,
It's around $20.
yeah, 12 to $20
Plus popcorn.
for one movie,
Yeah.
But you pay 30 ringgit for a monthly subscription to Netflix or Disney Plus
Is
if
it
it's ever.
30? That
I mean, around there lah. And you can watch however
many movies?
however movies on. So I think it's grown into a more
Economical approach.
Yeah. Definitely.
And-
I feel yeah. I mean, it's you save money, but like when you pay for cinema, you're paying for like the
yeah,
experience.
you definitely don't get the
Yeah.
experience again. You
Yeah,
know, like the excitement, holding your
Yeah.
popcorn, your Coke or whatever,
Yeah.
just waiting in line.
Correct,
Then you
correct.
give your ticket to the person, and the person take your ticket and then give it back
No,
to
no.
you.
You know what I miss also? Like sneaking into
18 plus.
18 plus movies. Like now obviously we can go in lah, but like when we like younger, when we were 13 or so,
Yeah.
then like you want to sneak into an 18 plus movie.
Yeah.
Dude, the thrill, bro.
Yeah,
It's like wow.
Okay, maybe let me just show this question. Right? What's the craziest thing that you've ever done in a cinema that you remember?
I think I throw popcorn at someone.
How many rows in front of you?
I don't know. I just yeet on popcorn only.
Okay.
I like.
I I held hands in the cinema.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, sorry, can I touch?
Hey.
Oh, big man.
Hey, holding your own hand don't count.
No lah. I mean,
Hold hands. So
I mean,
romantic.
Dude,
that's like the biggest thing I've done.
It
Like,
is-
yeah. But like, it's true though. Like a lot.
I can't. We go cinema with hands.
Hey, social distancing. Social
Oh, yeah,
distancing.
yeah.
That's true. No, but like it's true though. A lot of teenage couples they go on like cinema dates and
Yeah,
everything,
yeah.
right?
Mm.
Like I don't think any Malaysian teenage couple will have like Netflix and chill at home. Although that has a
You-
that has a
you
different
wouldn't know.
that has a different connotation.
Never know.
Yeah. Yeah, like for me, right? I think the craziest thing I ever done was there was a point in time where I was watching movies in the cinema pretty frequently lah. Like I would say 2 or 3 times a month. I don't know if that's counted regular for some of you.
Hey, that's actually quite regular.
Yeah. Then what I would do is that I would sneak Subway into cinema to eat.
Bro.
Like I remember this cinema, I won't disclose like where is it because like well, I won't be welcome there anymore. But like
banned for
there's like a
life.
Subway near to the cinema, right? So what I do is that I'll go order a Subway before entering the movies, right? And then I'll just put it in my bag,
Yeah.
and then I go
I
eat.
remember doing that with you.
Then was it? Yeah, we did it once, right? Then we just go and open. It was like
not
super
just
messy
not
lah.
just Subway, bro. We were like Taobao
Any food.
McDonald's as well. Do you remember?
Yeah.
We were Taobao like burgers.
Yeah, that's a
and
bit extreme, bro.
we stuff it into the bag. Like we just don't care. Like back then we were teenagers.
Yeah.
We just like bring our school bags everywhere, right? And then we just stuff it in, and we just carry it.
Dude, I remember one time, right? I got caught, with like.
Oh, really?
We're bringing chips, Bringing chips that were not from the cinema, And I think we got caught.
But how would they know it's not from cinema? It's not like you have like
I mean, they-
sticker or
No,
They
like
probably
because
know.
like they will know like cinema they always sell like what Mr. Potato, those kind of like
Expensive.
basic chips lah. If
Yeah.
like it's not part of the cinema menu, then of course you know lah.
Mm.
Then like we put it in our bag, right? Then they check our bag,
Oh.
Then they check, then the security guard's like, okay, put it outside, then whatever. Then he was like, okay, sure. We went back. And the next time we went in, right, we put it in my mom's handbag. And they didn't check,
Oh,
So,
I
like-
guess because that's more like private, right?
Yeah.
That's
So,
like
so
a ladies.
a
thing,
tip
you
for
know?
any kids who wants to sneak food in the cinema, right? Just put it in
Put it in your mom's bag.
a lady's handbag,
Yeah.
You want to bring a girlfriend's, put in your mom's bag.
You put your girlfriend in your mom's bag.
Luggage
You carry.
Yeah.
You go airport. You go cinema.
Go
Yeah.
cinema.
Amazing.
But then they don't really check back one, actually. A bit like unlucky lah.
I feel like it's pretty unlucky for you.
Yeah, lucky because they normally.
I think look at the mood also now. It's like, if I want to like,
Yeah.
purposely like check and like, okay, can't bring them back. But
Yeah.
if they just want to be there to earn money,
Yeah lah.
yeah, different story.
Yeah.
Do you have a Netflix account?
I did my mom's one.
I don't. I don't.
So are you a leech?
I am.
But okay, the thing I have about Netflix and everything, I understand what you say about like it's more economical and everything. You get like you pay like how much is Netflix the charges? 15 ringgit for a month.
I'm not sure.
I think it depends also
I don't
if
have
you
a
share
subscription.
with someone though.
Yeah, okay, you can share with someone and everything, but like
But average is around like I think Adrian like he said 30 ringgit. I think
It
it's
should be around 20 to 30.
Yeah.
But if it's not 20 to 30, then it's probably 15.
Like a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I feel like it's more like it gives people the sense of like sort of like want to make the best out of the deal. So like once a person gets like Netflix for a month, then they'll be like, okay, let me try to watch as many movies as I can in that particular month.
Yeah,
That kind of thing. Then it causes like
Urgency.
a sense of urgency that it's not necessarily good in terms of like binging or whatever lah. I don't know. I just feel like cinema is still the way to go for me. I don't think I'll be getting like Disney Plus or a Netflix account soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't ask me how I watch Wandavision. You don't want to know.
Because I feel like for cinema, like there is a certain demographic out there, like the film nerds, right? The film people who have like an appreciation for the cinema, And I feel like it's sad that it's kind of being like the market for cinema is like not really in a bad not really in a good state currently.
Yeah.
And I think that is pretty sad, and I feel like it's pretty illogical that cinemas can't reopen, because like gyms can reopen. Gyms, you're literally in a closed environment where there's fluid everywhere, there's sweat, there's people.
Hey, actually, why can't cinemas reopen? Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, like even if you like even if you wear a mask, right, your mask would probably be drenched in sweat and like, you know, your own spit or whatever, like, you know, your breath, you know. So I feel like it's pretty illogical that gyms can open and like, you know, spin classes, you know, when you're like literally like
next to each other.
You know, your bikes are like literally next to each other. But like cinemas, like that time when I went for Tenet, they had like pretty strict SOPs, you know, like you could only sit you only can sit one seat away from the next person.
But that's when church opened as well, if you think about it.
Yeah, but the seating in church and the seating in cinema is pretty similar.
Yeah,
like you sit like one seat away from the other person.
But I don't know why lah.
Yeah, so I feel like cinemas.
Are they just worried about the number of people in one particular hall? Because like
I mean they can control it also.
But
but like I don't know.
I mean, okay, if you raise the argument that you're in one hall where there's, you know, constricted airflow and enclosed airflow, and then you're actually taking out your mask to eat and breathe and all that, then yeah, I guess that does raise some concerns. But I feel like, okay, if you reopen cinemas, maybe just don't include drinks and popcorn. Like maybe just, you know, make people wear their masks and sit just for the movie, like, because I feel like sometimes we just go for cinema for the experience, right? For the atmosphere, you know, for the sound, for the lights, for the whatever, the big screen, the big sound, you know.
Yeah.
But not necessarily for the food. Like the food is secondary for cinema.
Yeah.
So I feel like the Malaysian government should, you know, just open cinemas for movies lah, you know, because I feel like the film industry is taken like a really big hit.
Correct.
Definitely.
Like,
and it's affecting like other projects they have coming up because they have no revenue to like cover their losses and that kind of thing. Like I think MBO is like shutting down, right?
MBO has closed already.
GSC?
Sharks.
GSC, I think they're still open, but they're like hanging by a thread.
I think for Malaysia, it's just like GSC, TGV, and like MBO. Then like now MBO is gone.
No, but MBO is a good one though.
Yeah, MBO is a good one. Exactly.
I feel like the halls are the coldest.
Yeah. It's like.
Yeah, but GSC, TGV not bad.
Dude, the one in Starling, man.
Oh yeah.
The best, the biggest.
Yeah,
but I feel like
that's MBO.
Yeah, that's MBO.
I feel like the one in Starling, the seats are too steep.
Really?
Like I feel uncomfortable. Like I look down, I get like, you know, like, oh okay.
Okay, anyways,
I
don't really care if like you're GSC or TGV or MBO whatever. As long as cinema reopens, then I'm gonna go lah.
Yeah, but I feel like there is potential for drive-ins in Malaysia as well lah. Just you know, I mean, I guess I don't understand why it's so expensive. Because I remember when drive-ins opened, they cost like what, $80.
$80
for like
no way.
3 people or 2 people
That's just
in a car.
I feel like they should charge by car though, right? They don't charge by person, right?
The last time I checked,
they charge by driving.
They charge by packs per packs in the car. So
because you're paying for food.
Yeah. So let's say you have 2 people in a car, they charge you like $80. But let's say you have like 3 or 4 people or like a whole family in a car, they charge per packs. So like it can rack up to like $100 for, you know, the experience alone of a drive-in.
What, man?
Yeah, which I feel like
not worth it lah.
It's not worth it, honestly. But I feel like if cinema companies started making drive-ins and started making them affordable, like the same price as cinemas or slightly more, I feel like there would be a market for that.
I feel like it would be quite a hit among Malaysians because a lot of us have cars lah. Like we don't really rely on public transport, we rely a lot on like cars. So each one of us should have our own cars and everything.
Yeah. And I think with like the vaccine coming around and like, you know, cases starting to like decrease, I think, you know, it's a good.
But they did say though, like us teenagers, we won't get it until
the vaccine.
Yeah, we won't get it until May. Like the duration for us, 18 years and above, we are like the last batch, you know, to get vaccinated.
I guess because they think we're healthy. That's a good thing.
Longest.
But technically, if you think about it, we should be the first one because we are bringing in the next generation.
No, but I think they're also worried that, let's say it has. Okay, I don't mean to sound like an anti-vaxxer here, but like I feel like if they have like, you know, side effects down the line, you know, you know, we won't be affected as much.
Probably.
Yeah. So if they can gather like herd immunity within like the first few batches, then I think they will stop, you know, and we wouldn't potentially have to, you know,
gang shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool.
Wow.
Actually, what have y'all been watching lately? Have y'all been watching any like things apart from WandaVision?
No.
I just rewatched The Matrix. Not rewatch. I have never watched The Matrix before in my life. I don't know. I don't even know why. But like, I watched the first one, and I can tell why it's like a classic lah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh,
it's
you know,
really good.
It's pretty revolutionary for its time.
It's really It was. It
Yeah.
was.
Like the whole
1999.
bullet stopping. And
Yeah,
all
Yeah,
that
no,
flying.
actually, because I think it was released in the 1999, right? And that was before the
1990
year
something, yeah.
2000. And they all said that the year 2000 was going to be like the end of the world and everything. Back then,
Really?
because like jumping the new century and everything. But then they said there was going to be a bug who took down the whole internet or something like that. La.
Oh yeah, the Y2K but
Something
yeah,
like that la, at
yeah.
that time. The whole .com thing and everything.
Oh
Yeah.
damn.
Oh, so that's okay.
That was the time. So
I understand now.
it so like it sort of was screened before that whole
Right,
thing.
right. So it kind of predicted the future.
Nah, they're not the Simpsons.
Actually,
The
yeah.
Simpsons predicted.
How will you all tell if we're living in an illusion right now? You wouldn't know.
That's true.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know
That's
unless someone plucks you out of it and lets you see the bigger picture.
Like yeah. Unless unless we have Morpheus.
Yeah.
Morpheus, save me. Give me a red.
And
You know-
now I know where the red pill, blue pill energy came from. Before that, I didn't know. I thought it was just like a normal thing people say like you know.
Cultured.
But
You
yeah,
know-
now I know.
The recent movie that I've rewatched on I think it's probably on Netflix. I'm not ashamed of saying this.
To all the boys.
No. Nah, I haven't watched.
I'll watch it.
I watched Cars.
Good. Cars good, bro.
You can't go wrong with Cars 2. Cars 1 and Cars 3. Cars 2 maybe, but Cars 1 like
Cars 2 was good. I like Cars 2.
OG bro.
Dude, Cars 2 is good.
Okay.
I like Cars 2.
The problem I have with cars is if they have mouths and if they have eyes, like if they I don't know, it just looks very messed up to
Dude,
me.
I was hooked to that movie 24/7 when I was younger, man.
No, okay. Let's say they drink fuel from their mouth, right?
Oh, yeah,
drink
they
fuel
They
from their mouth?
do.
Then where is their ass? Where do they
Exhaust.
defecate and excrete?
That show is definitely made for kids, right?
So, yeah.
So I'm definitely still a kid.
I think for me, apart from WandaVision, there's not really anything I've been watching, but I think one show that I really love, or one movie I really love, is Parasite.
I haven't watched. Don't spoil for me.
I
You haven't watched
I haven't
Parasite?
watched also. I don't get the hype, but like,
Yeah, I haven't watched. No, I want to watch it, but like I was planning to watch it with a friend. So
I'm
like,
in a
we're like,
room full of bigots.
I think my mom watched it. My whole family watched it, but I told my mom I was like, don't want lah, boring.
this guy. So
Sorry
I
for
really want to
all
watch it, but like yeah, just haven't got a chance.
I am physically hurt.
Maybe it's caused by a parasite in your heart.
Horrible. Okay. I think that's a good place to wrap it up.
Yeah.
So just to summarize, maybe all of us can just say whether we want to welcome cinema back. Do
we think this
Do we
is
think-
the end for cinema?
do you think this is the end for cinemas?
Yeah.
I think I would like to say no, but I think this might be.
Yeah.
I really don't want it to be, but realistically speaking, I think it might be
I think there's potential.
in the next decade. Like I think by
Yeah.
2030,
Yeah.
I don't think there'll be cinemas anymore. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Potentially, yeah. We might not be able to like see a physical cinema anymore. Just because of like, pay rent.
Yeah, the
and
rental them crazy.
everything. Yeah.
I think here's how I see it, right? Currently, no.
Mhm.
But in the long term, yes. Because I feel I'm gonna be optimistic here because I feel like there is a certain demographic that would like to see movies
Yeah.
in a place where they're supposed to show movies.
Make some movies.
Yeah.
But I think for now, no. But is there potential for upcoming brands to upcoming cinemas to open, like new ones, like new cinema chains? Yeah, sure,
Mm.
definitely. If they can afford it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think cinemas definitely gonna make a comeback in the next decade. I think.
Hopefully lah.
Because after the virus and everything blows over,
Yeah.
I think it should be okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully lah. Hopefully,
Mm.
I may be wrong.
Yeah.
And they may be right. I don't know.
Yeah.
But let's hope I'm right. All the film nerds
hopefully.
watching will hope I'm right.
Yes, I hope that you're right. I want to watch a Marvel movie in cinema again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but by the way, fun fact, my dad right was watching a movie once last time. He said like, I told this story 20 years ago, and it was a very touching movie, right? And it was the part where everyone was crying. Then suddenly like a group of gangsters came in with power and started slashing people.
Huh?
I'm not making this up, you know.
Huh?
Like that's what he tells us. Like I even know the title of the movie. Then he was like, I was watching a movie, very, very sad. It was a part where everyone cried. Then because we were talking, okay, basically he was telling us about this movie, like we're talking about old movies, right? Then he was telling us about this one movie.
Did people come in to the cinema to
Yeah lah,
talk
parang
about
lah.
it?
Yeah lah.
Yes, no,
To
okay.
the cinema.
Yes, okay, let me explain, right? So we're talking about this movie. Then my dad was like, it's a very unforgettable movie for me. Then I was like, why? And he said, oh, because in the end, the main character died and it was very touching. I was like, oh, that's sad. And he was like, but that's not the reason why I remember it. Then I was like, oh, why? Then he was like, because at the touching part, right, when the person was dying, a group of like gangsters came to cinema and started slashing people. People die as well. Okay, they were not doing it. They were not doing it just for fun. I think my dad said it was like a hakseway, like a gang fight. Like so, it was like a rival gang came in and like.
Yeah,
It was a targeted attack. Like, targeted certain people of another gang or something. Like, that's what he said. So basically, he said that he's watching halfway, then during the touching part, some dudes came in. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fun fact. Anyway, story. That's a story.
Yeah.
I think okay. I think even like I think okay. Going on what you just said. I think even for our parents, the cinema is like a special place, right? Like it's been a place where they would spend their time, pak tor, watch with family and all that.
Yeah.
You know? So I think it's kind of sad that it's kind of going away. But that's what it comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, please don't give up. Please give us our cinematic joy again.
Jesse, TGV, if you watch this video, we would happily support you again if you open.
We will support you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And if you want us to do like promotion for you guys, we will also.
Yeah. Sponsors, please.
And thank you for watching the
Yes, thank you
show.
for watching.
Like and subscribe. Follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts so you stay updated with all of our recent podcasts.
See you
And
next week.
subscribe and hit the notification bell to know when we release
Videos.
videos.
And yes, see you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.